First off, in terms of chemical properties of these elements, the electrons are in the d sublevel. Now remember, out of the 4 sublevels, S, P, D, and F, how many electrons can the d sublevel hold?
Oh my goodness. 14.
14 is the biggest one, and that's F.
Okay.
So next one down. Yes, very good. So these guys can hold, the d sublevel can hold 10 electrons, and remember that, okay? Now, because they're in the d sublevel, you have a bunch of different chemical properties that attribute themselves to these transition metals. For instance, you have some that are non-reactive. Now that means that they don't easily react with catalysts, either in the atmosphere or an introduced catalyst, okay? And some great examples of that are gold, right? And then you have silver, platinum, and chromium. Now, like I said, stainless steel, if you guys know what stainless steel is made of, usually you have iron, you have carbon, and you add a little bit of chromium on there. That's because chromium is unreactive for the most part, just like gold, silver, and platinum, which means it takes a long time for them to corrode. Why do you think people are still looking for gold that would have been, that would have existed from back in the days of King Edward, or even farther back from the pharaohs? Right, and people are looking for gold. But if gold went bad like iron, how many people are actually looking for an iron instrument, from back in the Egyptian period, which wouldn't make sense because the Egyptians didn't really use iron. But how many people are looking for ancient iron weapons? None at all, because iron, for the most part, corrodes over time unless it's preserved very carefully or by accident, right? So, non-reactive metals, right? These guys resist corrosion. Make sure that I'm spelling this right for you. And then you have others that are very reactive metals. Those do not resist corrosion, right?